Hello, hello out there. Oh, I better get my water bottle. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Time for my water. Oh, okay. That's better. Let's see here. Hey Lydia, how's it going? You're stuck on ATS? I mean, it could be worse. Could be worse. How are you doing? What is going on with this music? Could have been that period of time I was addicted to SnowRunner. Yes, you keep talking about this SnowRunner game. I hope I don't need to restart my computer. Feels a little weird. You know, sometimes it's lo-fi, sometimes it's skipping. Comme ci, comme ça. Let's see, what are we doing? We are building some rockets. We're getting closer to 1958 level technology. Let's see what these missions look like. So we're doing this downrange mission. Shouldn't be a problem. See, I actually like having fun, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. I still want to do this mission, but this mission is hard. Doing this one won't be too hard. I'm almost thinking about doing more film stuff because I'm running low on science. Let's see here. We've got the 1958 rocketry queued up. We're researching that now, but we only have 2.9 science left. That's not going to get us very far. That's not even going to get us this avionics prototype one, which we probably should get. Oh wait, did I already accept that? No, I didn't accept that one. I accepted this one. This has some good engines in it though. So I think we'll be able to get somewhere with this. How's our reputation doing? We need more science. We're not nearly at the maximum reputation. We will get a little bit more once we launch these two rockets. We kind of need science though. The other thing we could do is we could do we could try to do a film thing, right? We could try to do more of the science things. I don't know. Hey Wisp, how's it going? Oh, I forgot to start the soundboard, I think. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. How you doing, Wisp? Kind of nervous about our lack of science points. Hey Ian, how's it going? Having lunch at work? Fantastic. What are you eating? I just had some curry. It was pretty delicious. But that was mostly because my red pepper went bad in the fridge and I couldn't make fajitas. So, you know how much I love the fajitas. It's gonna take us 194 days. Best noodles? Ooh, I love noodles. Noodles are delicious. Is it time that I introduce you to recording your mile? No, we're sticking with the rockets for a bit. We're sticking with the rockets for a bit. I think it's fun. There's no more trucking unless you're trucking rockets in. So we could do some film stuff. We could do the biological one. That's just tricky because we need to get it to like 2800. I don't know. So we've got about 6 months of science here. Well, I ended up making curry and it was delicious. It was with chicken. I had defrosted some chicken from the freezer. Okay, well we can figure that out next time I'm playing some Truck Simulator. But I need all my remaining brain cells to take on the rocketry problems. I was also thinking that if I fired the film rocket in different directions, it's probably going to get us some good data. But anyway, let's go ahead. We'll do the 5 days here. Well, we'll have to figure that out. I mean, I can restart the game on stream, you know. I don't know how to set it all up, but it's gonna be fine. But I'm not worried about that, not right now. Okay. So let's go ahead and accept this downrange mission. We're gonna launch. Hopefully I was kind of thinking what I really need to do is look up the whatever the manual is for MechJeb and this ascent guidance. Let's see here. Limit Q to blah blah blah, limit acceleration to blah blah blah. Okay, so we accepted the mission. We have to get downrange of at least 410, which shouldn't be a problem at all. So we're going to engage autopilot, start the engine, and let her go. Yeah, don't make it hard for me. Make it easy for me. I like easy. Easy is what I do. Oh, that's interesting. It says MechJeb is enabled here. That's kind of an interesting thing. I didn't think it would put it there. But yeah, I think the problem is basically that we need to figure out better ascent guidance so that we can make it to orbit and control everything a little bit better. Yes, you have to fire the rocket. I also know other German words like Barfignugan. Okay, so that's the whole engine right there. Our apoapsis is going to be 750. See, that's like really high. But if we put it lower, then it doesn't circularize. Oh, skip circularization. What does this button do? We'll have to try that out a little bit. I don't have a German accent. I like the German, yeah. German. I just watched Run Lola Run again. What a great movie. Now that's a fine German movie right there. Basically, everybody's trying to kill you, and you just keep having to do it again in like a Groundhog Day kind of deal. So this will give us a whole bunch of reputation, which is good, but we're not getting any science. No science. And no science is no good. I wish there was a way to say what heading you want to launch at. It's got like force roll, limit AOA, okay, so we should be quickly done with this mission. I can sort of fake one since I have an Argentinian German best friend. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Argentinians make good food, right? They have like that Metasaurus kind of deal. One of the screens it had before had a heading degree, I thought. Okay. So I'm just going to disengage the autopilot here. So this one doesn't have a heading. This says climb 90 degrees, turn 90 degrees at 50 meters. Isn't that orbital inclination heading? I thought it meant the actual inclination of the final orbit, but we can try some things. Okay, so we got that done. So now we might as well just blow up the ship. We're not getting anything out of it. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Okay. Back to the Space Center. Because we're gonna definitely need some more science. Okay. And we'll recover this. Recover. Okay. And I've got a little bit of money here. We're at 728. Maximum rep is 784. So this one will give us a pretty good amount of rep. This one is the tricky one. And it's basically the same for... Oops. For the film and the bio stuff. Let's see here. So let's play around with the ascent guidance and see if we can figure out how to kind of make it work a little bit better. So like this V3 downrange rocket has a lot of good delta V, and it's got the thing in here, but we keep ending up getting too high and it destructs itself. So let's go ahead and do some simulations here. The Germans, yeah. Now I'm thinking of Dr. Strangelove. Mein Führer, I can walk. Okay. So. So which one of these fancy things? I think they said don't ever do the stock one, which looks like it has most of the same deals. I think they suggested that this one is what you want. So let's say, okay, so target periapsis. First off, the periapsis shouldn't be higher than the apoapsis. So apoapsis is greater than PE circularizing orbit. Oh, you want me to do Schwarzenegger? Well, I can do Schwarzenegger. Get to the chopper. My name is Detective John Kimball. Now, who is your daddy and what does he do? But of course, Schwarzenegger is Austrian, not German, right? So what if we say like 200 by 200? Booster pitch rate, booster start. All that good stuff. I still don't know what this does. Prevent engine overheats. Okay, so if we do, I was gonna say 270 actually, just to see what, because that should be west, right? Okay, there we go. Can just picture a semi-trucker in Australia. Hey, who is your daddy? That's right. And what does he do? Okay, we do seem to be pitching toward 270. So that's good. Wait, what did we do? What did we do? It looks like we went south.
Hello. How are you? Who is your daddy and what does he do? Who are you? What are we having for dinner?
Oh my God, Schwarzenegger's just too good.
Now, whatever your name is, get ready for the big surprise.
See, that's my Schwarzenegger impression. Well, you know, we're just not so extreme anymore. Okay, so this is running. We are getting some data at least. How... Yeah, our apoapsis is still very high compared to this thing. What if we do the attach altitude button? Attach is lower than periapsis. Periapsis insertion. We had ice road truckers. That's true. Very true. Ice road truckers. But I don't think we're gonna get a lot of science out of the advanced bio thing. Although we will learn a lot. Well, let's just try to do this one more time here. I mean, I think it's just more that Australians are crazy, right? Attach lower than periapsis is periapsis insertion. I wonder what that means. So yeah, our orbital inclination doesn't, I don't think, give us a heading. It's okay, let's look it up. I'm gonna search it. Okay. MacJab Ascent Guidance. A practical guide to MacJab. Part 1. Ascent guidance. Blah blah blah. Orbit altitude 75, blah blah blah. Inclination. From KSC 0 to 180 is usually 5. Expect to burn more delta V. Okay, MacJab Ascent Guidance heading. Ooh, MacJab 2 Ascent Guidance and RSS. MacJab Ascent Guidance, heading wrong by roughly 90 degrees. MacJib does not work correctly for the launch to orbit inclination, nor does it for the launch to RDV. Okay, people are saying that you need to... Maybe I should just fly this myself. Inclination of 0 is equatorial. If you want to launch to the west, that's 180. Wait. I guess I'm looking at it from the wrong start. Let's try orbital inclination 180, which should be a retrograde orbit, right? Engage autopilot. It's not going. It's not going at all. I swear, this whole ascent guidance thing is a pain in the ass. Okay. Why is my throttle at 0? Now, life is tricky. Hey, Scruffy D Wolf, how's it going? Have we shoved a poor Kerbal into our rocket yet? No, we haven't done any man stuff yet. We still got quite a bit here. Why would you have a button and say do not press? That just doesn't seem smart. I can't seem to throttle. Okay, there we go. As soon as I press engage autopilot, it turns this off. Why is it? What is it thinking? What is it thinking? Am I supposed to say auto switch?
Get your hands in the air! Nobody move! This is a raid!
Hello, hello. Welcome, raiders. How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, Balter Prime, Odenton. How's it going? Good to see you guys. Playing Pharaoh, A New Era? I have no idea what this game is. You'll have to tell me. We are struggling with the finer points of the MacJeb Ascent guidance system and how my life is hard. But how are you guys doing? Waiting liftoff. I like liftoff. It's an isometric city builder throughout Egyptian history. That sounds awesome. I love city builders. So you're like going through all the different times? Because that's pretty awesome. I want to say that this is like a long-running series, right? It's not something new. I always love those. Okay, let's just try to launch this rocket by ourselves. But first, let's go accept the mission. That way we can get it all done. I know. Well, I have to get all the mission stuff fixed up. We are struggling. We're struggling a little bit. So how did your city builder go? Is it also like a fighting, like you have to fight the other guys kind of game? Do the Hittites come after you? Okay, so we're gonna try that mission. MechJeb is always giving me trouble. So we're still in the suborbital era for RP-1, so it's not normal Kerbal, it's RP-1. And it just seems to... I'm trying to figure out how to do all the things I wish it would do, but I'm struggling. Because what I want to do is I kind of wanted to head... First off, I want better control of the orbit. Because right now, our orbit goes too high, but doesn't circularize nearly enough. And then sometimes it'll shut the rocket off, and then you can't start it again. Okay, so if I say engage, then it's going to turn off the throttle on me. Which isn't very nice. So what is this launch to land button? I don't even know. Let's just see if we can do it by ourselves here. So we have all the stuff. We've got to make an altitude of at least 140. Shouldn't be a problem. Go a little bit more. Oh, I pushed it a little too fast. See, this is why we need the autopilot here. Because what I want to say is the target target periapsis and target apoapsis should be like 200, and we want to get in there. See, it turns off the engine. Why does it do that? And I turn on the engine again, turn up the throttle, there we go. And then if I say engage autopilot, then it turns it off again. Let's see here. So if we go back to classic ascent profile, we can say 200. Because what I will also want to say is I want to say go the other way, right? Okay, let's just see. Let's see how it goes. So this is us saying, let's try to make it to 200. But the problem is that we also have to be going pretty fast. We have to be going 2,800 meters a second. So that's kind of tricky. It'll set the throttle to whatever it needs to be. No, it's setting the throttle to 0, so the engine isn't starting. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's giving up and saying basically there's no way to make it there, so I'm gonna turn off the engine. Like in this way, we're going. See, and then it disconnected the autopilot, or sorry, basically. It shut down the engine beforehand. Before. It's setting 0 to the engine before I even start. See, because here we go. We've got the science. Right, it's just not what I want it to do. Because basically, there's no way for us to make it to orbit. No, once the engine is staged, it actually just falls off the thing. So... let me just show you. It's not weird, it's just a failsafe. But it's not the right failsafe for me. So if we go back to this prime vector guidance here. So look, the throttle is at 100% right now, right? 100%. So I'm going to click Engage Autopilot. And as soon as I click Engage Autopilot, it sets the throttle down to 0. So if I start this engine, it's not going to start. And I can disengage the autopilot and turn the throttle back to 100. And if I press autopilot again, it turns it off. And even with it on, I also can't set it to 100 either. So I'm not sure if this is even the right guidance thing I should be using anyway. Fixed coast length. That sounds kind of interesting. See, because in here, if we say get an orbital altitude of 200 kilometers, then it'll, like if I click Engage Autopilot now, it stays at 100, right? It even moved it down and then turned it back to 100. Because what I really want, so let's say it's 180, and hopefully this should fly the different direction, because what I really want to know is, how do I give MechJeb a heading? So, okay, so here we're going the opposite direction, which is good. It's just we have to translate between heading and orbital inclination. So, and then it turned the rocket off beforehand. So we can make it to 140, but we can't make it to 2800. So if we say like 500 kilometers, but the real problem here is getting above 140 kilometers, but going faster than 2800 meters a second. Like, that's just going to be a really hard thing to pull off. Because, like, I still got 15 seconds of burn time, but it's going to cut it off in just a second. Oh, no, it's because I put it up to 500, so it's going to keep going. That's good. Right, so our surface speed right now is 3,300. But I think by the time we make it to 140, we won't be going fast enough. Oh, we did get it. Oh, now the question is, can we make it back alive? I wish it was daytime. Be nice to be daytime. Okay, now we're coming back. We've got a good tumble going on. But we're still going real fast. So there goes our first chute. There goes our second chute. Yep, everybody's dead. So I feel like we almost need a heat shield. But we don't have a heat shield. So I mean, obviously the way to do this is we want to only go up to 140k. And we just want to keep pressing the engine at that point. Maybe I could just do it by hand. Okay, here we go. And I'm just gonna go 90. SAS to on, SAS to radial out. Yep, here we go. See, if I pull it too hard though, then the whole rocket comes apart. This soupy air is not good for my rockets. So now we're back to stupid ascent guidance. So let's say orbital altitude is 160. Limit throttle. No, I don't want to limit throttle. Keep limited throttle over 5%. Should we just say 100%? Auto stage, drop solids early. Let's try to let in that skip circularization button. Because maybe then it'll keep the rocket going. We just don't want it to shut. We want it to get up to 140, and then we want to point at the horizon and go as fast as possible. Change the stop auto stage to 1. No, it's already... It's not firing the next stage. No, that's not doing it. It's actually the aerodynamics that are doing it. They're just blowing up the rocket. So, okay, so we're almost to... Yeah, see, it just stopped the engines. Oh, maybe it did fire at that time. But that's not really my problem. My problem is that it's stopping the engine. Like, I'll just turn off the auto stage because it's not really required. And we're going the normal way. What is keep limited throttle over 5%? What does that mean? Because if we say orbital altitude 160, it stops when our apoapsis is 160, but that's not an actual orbit. Oh, but wait, I turned the skip circularization off. So maybe now it'll circularize and actually keep firing, but I don't actually know. Means it won't let the throttle drop below 5%. That sounds what I want. Let's see what this does. Too many problems. Too many problems. And I never used MechJet. I always fly things myself. Okay, so our apoapsis just turned to 160, and then it shut the engine off, and then it turned the engine back on, which is not what we want. Our apoapsis is 158. So I don't know what this button did, but it didn't do what we want. So let's try that other button. Of course, there's no actual frickin' manual for MechJet. At least that I can find. There's a bunch of Reddit threads. Okay, keep limited throttle over 100%. Because that should keep it going, right? Yeah, and there's a thing in there that says RSS RO thing, but it's gonna be interesting. Okay, see, it still shuts the engine off, and you can't get the engine started again once it's shut off. So even with this keep limited throttle, it doesn't work. It's just not the right thing. So this prime vector guidance thing is also another thing we can try. But this thing didn't seem to work right either. We could say keep limited throttle over blah blah blah. Where's Linux Guru Gamer when you need him? But yeah, I mean, it seems like it's reproducible. It's just not what I want. So we'll try this thing again. And there we go. Is LGG still around? I'm sure he's there somewhere. Oh, I forgot to engage the autopilot. And then as soon as I click engage, it turns off the engine. This thing is not good. It's not good. It's not good. Select a target for a timed launch. Like, what does that mean? Oh, it started. Now it's running all sorts of time warpy deals for me. Let's see. Oh, and it turned the engine off again. This thing is a piece of shit. So if I say engage, then this one just turns the engine off right away. Because like that thing just doesn't work at all. Maybe if I say like 500. Well, that's what I thought, but it doesn't actually like give you a list or anything. I'm gonna press the... See, and it turns off the fucking engine. And I don't know what this final flight path angle is either, but it looks like it's possibly what I want. So if I say 200... And if I say turn shape is like that, it just says turn end altitude 119 kilometers. But like, what does that mean? So yeah, I don't think that this like automated thing is probably what I want. Okay, turn start altitude, turn start velocity, turn end altitude. So this like should probably be like 100, and that hopefully means that we're downrange, we're at 100 kilometers, right? And then final flight path angle. Hey, forgot my wing, how's it going? So if I say, let's just say turn shape is 100%, final flight path angle. So that, I'm hoping that 0 means the horizon. Good, fantastic. We are trying to learn all we can about the MechJeb Ascent Guidance button. So I think that's going to try and have you flat with the horizon at 100 kilometers up. That's what I hope. That's what I hope. We should have enough delta V to see that happen. But we're like limiting our AOA right now. We're not turning nearly fast enough. Hey Salad, maybe you can help me with my problem here. We're trying to figure out the enjoyment and joys of the MechJeb Ascent Guidance button. And I'm very confused. Maybe if we say turn end altitude is 140, and maybe we need to like have a like flatter turn shape here. Maybe I went too much with the 100%. Right. Well, the reason you can't turn faster in the atmosphere is because your fins cannot move to help you turn. No, the fins do move. The fins do move, I believe. Oh no, they don't. It's the gimbal. I have an engine that gimbals. I think what it's doing is it's limiting this to 5 degrees, which is probably safe. It really wants to cut the engine. That's right. So hopefully we can turn a little bit faster here. All I can say is it's not meant to be used for suborbital flights. Well, I don't even know how it's supposed to work for orbit if I had enough delta V even. It's just very confusing. And there's no manual on what all these things mean or like what they're useful for. Like, and somebody will go, well, it does exactly what you think it does, right? And I'm like, well, that's not very helpful. Uh-oh, the engine cut out. What I'm trying to do is make it to 140 kilometers, and when I do, be burning at the horizon so I can increase my speed without increasing my apoapsis. Yes, this engine only gambles 5 degrees. Smart ass. Well, that sounds thrilling. We'll try that next, I guess. Okay, our apoapsis is 100. Okay, so now it cuts it off. Yeah, I cut it off right when I hit 200. But the turn and start didn't do that. Okay. So that's this thing. Honestly, just trying to remember the limitations of the aero. This isn't an aerobee. Okay. So what does all this do now? Mode, orbit, surface, target. What am I supposed to do with this? This is an engine, this is the LR89. It can gimbal 5 degrees. But what does this mean? Surface velocity plus minus? Like, where do I set the parameters? Just use the pitch as I fly? But the problem is that we start rotating and then I have trouble. Like, is it supposed to just limit me to just pitch or what? It doesn't seem to be limiting me. It doesn't seem to be limiting me at all. Do I know how to use my roll controls? Obviously. What do you mean by that, though? Select S-Val. Right, but that's why I want this to handle the turn, right? So okay. Now it's going straight up. This isn't doing anything. Oh, do I have to click execute after every change? This isn't gonna work. This thing is stupid. This I feel like we have much more chance with. I just don't want it to turn the engines off. How hard could it be? Yeah, but it's hard for you to explain it to me. I mean, you have to give me like very explicit directions that we don't get too lagged by. The other thing is I don't even think, I don't know that by the time we get to by the time we get to that speed, can we actually deorbit or come back to the Earth without exploding? Like, how hard should it be to just say, keep the engine on? What would be much more useful is if you had a manual that I could read. Okay, I mean, the reason why I'm using it is because the tutorial told me to use it for this part. Hey Blasty, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Well, I mean, I trust the tutorial because it's gotten me this far. It's just not gotten me perfectly there. Okay, so you want to have an automated system fly your rocket to space in a suborbital trajectory, then re-enter the atmosphere without exploding. Yeah, that's right. Trying to do this with the keyboard is just a little too tricky with the fins. Everything just explodes. Unable to circularize without an upgraded tracking station. Whatever that means. Where's the button called gravity turn? There's no button called gravity turn. Like, you keep saying that this is easy, but you're not explaining it in a way that I can actually use it. You simply change the don't simply me. Tell me what to do. There seems to be nothing simple about this. Go to surf mode. Okay, yes. Now what? Okay, surf again. Okay. Now what? Enable roll control to prevent rolling. Okay. Hold up, forgot my wing. Hold up. Then execute once. Okay. I clicked execute. Now what? Now as I fly, just change the pitch. Now when you say just change the pitch, don't just me. Tell me what I need to do. I use these plus and minus buttons. I don't actually use the pitch keyboard control, right? Just press on pitch. There's no on pitch. Oh, just press minus. Okay. Okay. So what you're saying is now I gotta start the engines. And now if I just keep clicking over here, we'll roll over. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I did it too much. Revert to launch. Pitch over 90 would be heading in the opposite direction. No, it'd be heading perpendicular to the surface, right? Here, we'll just get a little bit more altitude before I start. Oh, okay. I don't know what we're actually pointed at, but... Oh, see, I wasn't turning fast enough. Okay, so that's too fast. Did I run out of fuel? No, the engine quit. Okay, we got all that done. What's the surface speed? Separate. Well, my problem isn't the engines. It's more that we don't have... It's more that we overheat on the way down. See, like, even there, if I didn't put 2 of them in there, we would have lost it. But we are coming back down. We should put more mass on the thing to slow it down. But I can't slow it down because we have to hit it. We have to be above 140 kilometers going at 2,800 meters a second. Okay, so hopefully we can do that. There is no heat shield. We don't have any heat shields. That would have been the obvious thing. But it's one of those things. Let's see where the heat shields come in. I'm not kidding you. Is there any way to search? Yeah, enter search. Heat shield. Entry, descent, and landing. Here's where the heat shield is. This says adjustable heat shield. This says heat sink. But we don't have it, and we don't have the science right now. We could cancel this research. Let's see. And try to do this one instead. But I'm already 5% into it. And we don't really need to do this mission right now. Like, the better, let me think about this. So what if we open up? Because none of them require the film camera anymore. Oh wait, not that one. So if we take this monstrosity of a rocket, and let's say we try to make her reusable. Or I mean, have return payload. So we could say that there's a film camera, right? And we could put this guy in here. We could put it in the back even. Because what we need to do is we need to do some missions, keep our reputation up, Yeah, the problem is I don't have enough science to get the heat shield as well as the orbital tech. But that's why I'm hoping that we can find some way to do this. But let's just see. Let's see if this one blows up or not. Okay, so something like that. And we'll call this like all in one. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be the next thing that we research as soon as we get enough science. Need to be gentle. I'm not very good with gentle. What about a series of small flat tanks? I actually put multiple chutes on it, but that didn't seem to work. Oh, I'm not going to get into that, Blasty. That seemed pretty complicated. Okay. So we could say heading is let's take a look at the map here. And of course we're in the dark. Let's do a heading of 300. We say execute, right? Okay, there we go. Maybe I'm getting my hand at this one yet. Okay, so some fin blew up or some crap like that. So our apoapsis is 250. Are we getting any science? Oh yeah, we're running science. Good. Earth flying high forest. Okay. Hey Boomer, how's it going? A retro rocket? We don't have any retro rockets. We can't even keep it spinning the right way. Okay, so here's another biome. Or did it just switch? Oh, it switched because we're above 140. And we do have sounding payload, right? Oh, I forgot. I put the thing above the sounding payload. Okay. And how's the other one doing? Come back, you. Okay, it is running. So just having that in the air on it is going to be good. It's going to unlock more science. We could really use those 25 points right now. So the question is, can we make it back alive? Last thing we need is nostalgia. Now get me pictures of Spider-Man. I don't know about that Spider-Man guy. Okay, so let's go back in. We'll put the sounding payload on top. There's the sounding payload. We'll put the sounding payload under the chute as a ablatement device. Can I put the... I'm gonna shower, get coffee. Ooh, coffee. I always have 2 cups of coffee per day, but I always make them at home. I don't go out and get coffee. That's for the bourgeoisie. Okay, so we're gonna try the surface thing again. Okay. Heading is gonna be 315. Going out to get coffee bewilders me. It's so US. It definitely is. Okay, I'm still turning here. I'm getting a little better at this, but I think this could work. So I think you're all right. We're solid. No, I want to go out for coffee. It's a little late for coffee. Oh, we blew up some fin or something. Okay, we're dragging a little bit, but it's fine. haven't... So now we just need to make it to 140. Move that up a bit. Okay, that's not running yet, but that's fine. So now we just need to make it up to 140. Our surface speed is pretty good at 3,500. But are we going to make it to 2,800 above? You don't sleep anyway, might as well. There you go. I like that. I didn't fall asleep until 4 in the morning last night. Is there a way to pause while still being able to like select items? There we go. Okay. It is working. They're both working at the same time. Yes, there is. How do we do it? Oh, toggle the camera. Yeah, we could toggle the camera. And we can narfle the Garthok. I'm pressing C and it's not working. Now we just have to return home, quote, safely. V is the one. Locked. Perfect. Good seats. What's a Garthok? Good seats. Yes. Oh, you definitely know that movie. Very well. I love Coneheads. You and my mom are the only people that can polish a sandwich away like that. Yeah, so this will be good science if we can make it back alive. We're coming down off our high horse now. We're going pretty fast. But we are coming in pretty shallow. We'll see. We're still getting some good science, so we just gotta make it back. Okay, we're coming in through 60,000 meters. Okay, we're slowing down a little bit. Was that the sounding payload? Ring decoupler exploded. Procedural tank conventional structure exploded. I think you might just be able to pause by trying to time warp slower than 1x speed. No, there's nothing below 1x speed. I just tried it. So yeah, we definitely need a lot more ablative material if we're gonna make it. Should we just try another go at it? I mean, what else can I do here? Oh, and this has 200 sounding payload. Okay, so let's go back to the VAP. So, this only has 200 units of sounding payload, right? No, it has 500. Okay, so it could be used for our missions as well. Come in at a lower speed? Well, yeah, that's the idea. But it's still gonna be pretty hard. Because we have to get greater than 2,800 meters a second. I really do want that heat shield. That would be really nice right now. So the other thing we can do is we could run this as a downrange mission, and then we don't have to go so fast. So our reputation's 723. We could get up to 750, which would be nice. So if we do this one, oh, but it's still, okay. We could do this one, which is just reach 280. But then we don't have to be going so fast. And then I can just shut off the engine as soon as we make it. Like, what if we try that? I'm gonna try this mission. And then we say we're gonna do it with this guy. And then we just need to make it up to 280. And we don't have to survive, but it would be nice. And we just have to barely touch 280. So I wonder if doing that will get us a slow enough speed. Okay, heading 315. Roll is controlled. And now we just need to make it to 280, and then I can just shut the engine down. Okay, so I'm gonna say our pitch is 45. We're at 120, we need to make it to 280. We're at 200. $300. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it there. We have an extra. Apparently I need to unclick from this box before we get done. Okay, so now... Oh, this is what that stupid mouse click versus not click thing. That's not the one. Not the one. Not the one. Not the one what? Dang it, I don't know what happened to that mod. Is this the one? I feel like it should be. Oh, CTB mouse? What does that mean? What does it mean? Okay, so I should have stopped the engine a little bit early, but we can see where we go. And if we make it, okay, so that's still running. No. Okay, let's try it again, except this time I'm actually gonna figure out how to cut the engine at the right time, because we had about 10 seconds extra of burn. Okay, surface, heading 315. Roll, execute. Okay, there we go. So we're at a 45-degree pitch. Apoapsis is 80. We're looking for 280. Okay, 286 is what we got. Hello, Rocket. How's it going? This looks like Kerbal 1. This is Kerbal 1. It's with RP-1, which is a bunch of mods. Is this for real the second one? Definitely not the second one. Not the one. How you doing, Rocket? That's a good name. We're getting good science. It's per biome, so we can probably try to spread it out a little bit. Okay, our surface speed is 2100 meters a second. We're gonna touch 280 kilometers, and here we are. And that gets us the mission. We just need to make it back to deliver the science. No longer stinky and caffeinating. Now you're just stinky. I went to the gym. I feel pretty good about the stinky. I mean, as long as it's for a good reason, could be good, right? Yeah, and this should be able to get us the downrange missions and the altitude sounding rocket missions. Here we come. We're coming in through 70. There's 60. Okay, here comes the thicker parts of the air. We're at 2600. I think we're gonna make it. We've made it this far. We're hopefully gonna do it. Okay, good. We're down through 2000. We're gonna make it this time. We're gonna survive. Okay, I think we're good. We rollin'. Okay, so let's show hide management. So this one we haven't really gotten started with yet. Let's try to cancel that one. Right, and then we'll say, yep, we'll launch the downrange all-on-one. It's okay. It's just one of those things that as soon as I get off the beaten path, then I'm kind of confused. And then then it all goes crazy, right? But as long as I can have like a button and I can tell you, you can tell me what button it is, then I think we're good. Okay, we're reconditioning. So the all-in-one takes 48 days. Did we forget to tool something? We can't have forgotten to tool something, right? Nope, everything is good. Okay. Because now we need the reputation and we need the science. The ascent guidance for orbits later is no Widgistry either. Yeah, it's one of those things like as soon as I figure out, you know, because the first getting to orbit is usually pretty tricky, but once you have more than enough, then it seems like it'd be pretty reasonable. I should hire some more researchers. There we go. It's mostly just a lot of these tools don't have a very good UI. So, and they don't have a guide, and it may not be ready to work with, you know, RP-1. Okay, so 32. So if we do this, we got 36. This one is almost useless. This one is tricky because we have to make it at the right speed. So let's just take this one for now. Launch. It's a launch party. Well, I'm a rocket scientist, but it's just, it's one of those things that they didn't pick very good words to describe it. Okay. So we just need to make it to 280. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Did the engine start? There it goes. Okay, so I'm really tilted over now. And we're getting through a little bit thinner air now. Whoops. Okay, so now we're at 45 degrees, so I'm gonna wait for 280 and then I'll kill the engine. We're at 140, 160, 200, 295. So I saved us 6 seconds of burn time. We didn't have to go faster then. There's the planetary photography one. And there's the other one. So hopefully we'll get some science, we'll get some money. And we're going into the Heartland. And of course, the more we launch these, the closer we'll get to getting all the science out of them. Because hopefully we can get all the science from the biological sample capsule, the first one. She's doing good. She's off somewhere. I think she's kind of napping. But she's not here right now. But I gave her some chicken. I made some chicken curry, and I gave her some raw chicken, and she was very happy with that. So she's doing pretty good. Okay, so we're still getting good science. I should go find her. Although I'm also very stuck on my getting the rockets to work. Yeah, she's definitely a full belly napper. She's a very cute sleeper. But yeah, it's going to take a while to research the heat shield. Uh-oh, there we go. Okay, we're slowing down. We're not dying yet. Okay, we're done with gathering the science now. And here comes the chutes. Okay, so we just need to crank out a bunch of these guys. Oh, when I went to the gym, I did some arm exercises and now my arms are killing me. But it's a good happy time. I gotta try and get jacked. I'm trying to pretend like it's a whole like astronaut training program where I'm like, you know, I need to go to the gym every day. Sadly, I don't think just going to the gym every day is going to get me into the astronaut program. Okay. That's right. And I'll be able to step with extreme force, right? Okay, so we got 13.5 credits. That's pretty good. So let's go ahead. We'll build another one of those. I want a wearable sleeping bag that looks like an astronaut suit. That would be my ideal astronaut training. That sounds awesome. So would it have arms? Like separated arms? I can imagine there being like a cool helmet thing where like your whole head would be in there, but you know, only your face would peek out. Big fluffy arms and legs. Nice. Okay, so we got 48 days. How long do we have on these programs? The deadline is January 1st, 1957. Right now we're at January 1st, 1956. So we've got a little bit of time, but then it's time to accept the new mission. And I think I'm going to go ahead, hire some more research staff. Do the slow moonwalk around the house, and if you fall over, then you're safe. Okay, there we go. So now we gotta roll it out. Now, what mission should we do? Where did the... Oh, there it is again. Okay. That one's worth 8. That's not very good. This one's worth 36. That isn't terribly great. This one's worth the 54. So we could try to do this one again. Let's see if we can pull it off. I'm gonna do a quick save here. So we're gonna call this 1956 March. And let's just see. Let's see if my newfound piloting skills can get us there. And if not, we'll just have to do the other mission. Well, we can wait too. Okay, heading 315. Okay, here we're going. Because we gotta make it up to 140. Okay, our apoapsis is 100. We still have 17 seconds of burn time there. Okay, so I did burn us all the way and tried to get us as close to the horizon as possible. So let's see if we can get up to 140. Although I don't know, our surface speed is pretty high right now. Okay, yeah, we did that, but now the question is, can we make it back safely? I have very limited faith. But I did also probably accelerate too much. I don't know, I think this is probably destined for failure. Yeah, our surface speed is like 3,700 meters a second. What did we just lose there? There goes the chute. Oh. Let's try this again. And I am going to cut out the engine a bit earlier because we went too fast. Uh-oh, we lost something. Okay, it was just a little teensy-weensy problem. Okay, what time is it? There we go. Okay, now it's daytime. It's not my fault they all finish at midnight. Oh, now we're going with the curvature. Oh, I did it again. We're gonna have to do it in the dark again. That's just how it is. Okay. Here we are. And we've got all the things. Okay, so we're going up. Oh, I'm just a little too aggressive with it now. Okay. A saucer shape. Like a flying saucer? She kinda handled it. Okay, we're probably at max Q right now. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop us off at 3,300. Although I don't know this is gonna be good. Do research on saucers for 40 years. Well, yeah, they did steal it, but you have to admit they stole it well. On the plus side, acceleration would be perfect for catching and shooting down. Yes, spy planes, exactly. Did we not maintain sufficient avionics for the first 50 seconds of flight? What does that mean? Yeah, we're just going too fast for this mission. Or this mission's actually going too fast for us. But that's fine. We will just research the heat shield and get it done then. But we can always still launch this, like... Okay, so what mission do we want to try then? we can't do that one. So we can do this one. That gets us 36. That gets us 8. And should we do it now, or should we just wait a little bit? We don't have too much time, though. We better just go ahead and do it. Okay. And we're gonna go on 315, and then hopefully we'll get some more science. Because what's... Uh-oh. How many days did we just blow through? There we go. Oh, and there's the warp to sunrise button. I forgot that there's a warp to sunrise button. Here, let's actually... We lost 12 days, so we'll revert to launch. And I'll use the sunrise button. Okay, reach an altitude of at least 140. And we just need to barely get to 140. Okay, our apoapsis is 120, 130, 140. Okay, I'm gonna give it to us at 175. And we've maintained control, whatever that means. And now we just have to make it a downrange distance of 500 kilometers. Excellent, we're getting some science. So, do we think we're gonna make it downrange enough? I'm a little nervous. Maybe I should have burned all the fuel. Okay, we're 250 downrange. $300 downrange. 400 downrange. And we only have to run the biological sample capsule another 6 minutes. Oh wow, there's actually like 10 science left in it. Okay. Okay, our downrange has been accomplished. We'll stage and see if we survive. We're only going 2100 meters a second right now, which is pretty good, I think. Oh no, no problem. Not at all. So now we better research the heat shield. We better start working on an orbital rocket. Although I guess we should probably work on the orbital rocket after we have accepted the orbital rocket program. Which we only have like 6 months until we have to do it, so. Let's kick it up a bit with the time warp. There we go, chute's open. And we're landing in somebody's small town. So we've probably got like 2 or 3 more of these kind of missions left. So we should probably build 2 of these rockets. And then that would be like the rest of the year here. And then we're gonna have to go complete the program. It's not gonna touch down hard. Okay, there we go. Recover. Normal recovery. How you doing, Blasty? How's life across the world? Maybe we should shoot something your way. I guess we can maybe go south on the next rocket. Okay, we recovered 8 science. 5 from the biological sample, 2 from the planetary photography. The max rep is way up there though, 840. Start the timer now? Okay. You got about an hour and a half, I think. Okay, we recondition. And because we gotta get enough of the science out of here in order to make it. Okay. So it says it takes 44 days to build each one. So we're probably going to get one more shot at a downrange mission and then one more shot at a sounding rocket mission. Okay, so it's 1956. I don't have much money. Mo money, mo problems. Okay, 20 days. And it's only April. Although now that we're not worrying about getting the rocket back, maybe what I need to do is keep going up the rocket tree, the engine tree. Okay, so that one's not worth anything. This one's worth 19. This one's worth 13. We know we've already done that one. We could do this one again. At least it gets us to a reason. No, I didn't see any pictures yet. I haven't looked at the Discord though. You're in bed, you're going to sleep. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Okay, we're rolling it out. I mean, I guess we will need the heat shield at some point. I mean, heat shield would be nice. I don't know if it's worth 10 science points nice. We're getting a lot of science points though. Okay, we gotta make an altitude of 330 kilometers. Engine start. Release. Okay, now we're accelerating here. Okay, our apoapsis is 100K. We need to make it to 330. $200 kilometers. 250. There we go, 342. There we go, we'll kick him off. How's our sciencing? Science is running. Hopefully this isn't just barely too high to make us not recover. Okay, we still got 5 minutes on the biological sample capsule. I'm hopeful that we'll be able to finish that one. That one's worth like 50 science together. Oh, we're not doing any photography though. Did we maybe get it all? Looks like we got it all. I guess we can see if we get any more. Okay, we got the mission done at least. Where are we anyway? Yeah, I mean, we could maybe go down this way. I don't know what the biomes are. But if we can get the sample capsule done, that's gonna be good. Because that doesn't matter what direction we're pointed. Yay, we got it. All the science is done on that one. Do 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 do. Oh, there is more science to be done. It's in, I guess, the flying high. Okay, here we're coming into the hotness. So far, so good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that was close. It's just the sounding payload that we lost, it looks like. But that doesn't make us fail the mission, and we still got all the science. The science is what matters. That's right, Blasty. I mean, potatoes are science. I would grow potatoes in space. I think that would be a blast. A blasty. Okay, we're coming down. Here comes the chutes. Bada bing, bada boom. I love potatoes. Been growing potatoes in Farming Simulator. Nice. Oh, I found another interesting game. Professor Oak was playing it. It's called OpenTTD or OpenTTL or something. It's like one of these train simulator tycoon kind of games. I love those games. Potatoes suck. Potatoes are a staple. They're never appreciated in their time. So is there some way to look at all of the science that we got? Meow. Hi, baby. Who's a good little kitten? Remember what you do, baby? Oh, that was a big stretch. That was a big stretch. Come here, sweetheart. Yeah, she's right here. Hi, baby. Yeah, you get some pets? Good boy, baby. Oh, some chunky? Yeah, who's a good baby? She's just all on her back now, wanting more tummy pets. I played dirty. I would always sabotage the NPC companies by ramming their buses with my trains. OpenTTD is the best? That sounds awesome. I think I need to learn this new game. And it kind of looks like an old Sim City. It's really cool. Anyway, let's recover this guy. Normal recovery. Now we're in recovery. Come here, baby. Don't you want to come up and say hi? Okay, we got another 10 science. So... low forest and high forest. Okay. Yeah, that's a good baby. Who's a good baby? Oh, is it time to sit in my lap? Yeah. Oops, sorry. It looks shocking now. Best viewed in 600 by 800. Yeah, that's quite a resolution. Okay. So, we have a couple more months. Let's recondition that. Oh yes, you're purring, baby. So that one's not worth anything. This one isn't worth anything. And this one I'm not sure that we can do. So I guess we're just gonna wait a little bit. What should we do? Hi, baby. Because we won't get... It's on Steam and it's free. That's right. And open source, I believe, right? Okay, so what should we do? We should probably stick with the goal of making it to orbit, which doesn't mean that we need to recover probably. Let's go ahead and... Hi. Oh, yes. Oh, you're a good baby. That's my good girl. Who's a good sweetheart? It just says yes. That's awesome. Very classy. Very classy. Okay. So... we got nothing there. We got nothing there. That one we can't really do. I'm still gonna build one more. Need 250 megabytes of RAM. Well, I mean, that's important if you're playing on like a Raspberry Pi or something, right? Okay, Yep, we'll add another rocket. Because it'll take us a month to make it. Okay. I'm gonna keep hoarding money a little bit. We've put a lot into scientists. So I think that's pretty good. Okay, now we've got the orbital rocketry thing done. So now we can go up to 1959 rocketry. We can do get the heat shield. Early flight control. Early flight control might be good too. Because we don't have any thrusters or anything like that yet. But maybe we should just stick with this one. Of course, now that we've got enough science, we can swap between a couple different scientific missions. What you up to, baby? Do you see a bug? Sometimes she sees a bug and she goes after it. Because we can go up. We have 34.6 right now. So we should have enough to get these two done. We could try to go for the avionics prototypes thing. That's only 4 points. The next material science is pretty useful, and that's going to limit us on the rocketry, I believe. Yeah. Meow meow. Hi, baby. So I think we should just keep going up on the rockets. What do you guys think? We did not get a heat shield yet, but the heat shield's kind of expensive, and I'm not sure what we're gonna use it for. Like, because... So here's the programs. So we've already done this one. So now we're gonna say complete both of these because the deadline is January 1st, 1957. So that's in 6 months. And then we can take on different programs here. So we can say the early satellite one, and this says we need to have a satellite and a scientific satellite and an atmospheric satellite. So all of these are satellites that aren't going to come down. Structural steel plates. I don't know. I don't think we do yet. But making a steel tank is probably one possible way of doing it if we really need to. This one says complete contract, first artificial satellite, first scientific satellite, and then first biological satellite. We'll disable... Oh, okay. So this one says we'll disable the following on accept is early satellites light. So we can pick early satellites, or we can pick the heavy satellites one. Because it says here that this will disable the other one. So we should probably do the heavy one, right? This one seems easier because it says do the first artificial one. And then there's this mission. So this one gives us more money too. Deadline, if accepted now, is 61. This one has an extra year of funding. So should we go for the light one? The other thing we could do is we could start the X-Plane one. This one takes 3 slots. We have 4 slots maximum. We have maximum of 5 slots. So we could take the early satellite, the heavy satellites, and the X-Plane mission. This one, the early Earth orbiting satellites, is only after the satellites. I have to pick one of these and then it's after that. And then this is much more satellites, more satellites. And then we've got the lunar stuff. Okay, I'm gonna just keep going up the rocket tech, I think. Like, if we get this one, then I'm pretty sure we're gonna make it to orbit without a problem. Like, we get the LR-91, which is pretty good. The Viking. What is it, baby? It's either that or we try to go up here. We don't get any new types of tanks though. We only get this service module tank upgrade. Okay, I'm gonna say 1959 because then I can also feel like we're ahead because it's only 1956 and we're working on 1959 tech. Okay, so now it's June. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look at the different missions now. So this one's only worth 6 points. This one's worth 30. I think we could do this one. And what is it, baby? Do you want to go in the cabinet? You want me to open the cabinet for you? Come on. Or do you want some Cheetos, maybe? Okay. So I should probably try to drag that out a little bit. Unless we're actually going to make another one of them. But I don't think we're going to have time before Okay. So that's worth 31. So we'll say we're gonna do that mission. We're gonna launch. And let's launch. Let's try to head for Mexico. I think we might be able to get some kind of jungle biome or something. Okay. Right, we've got everything. Yep. Now we let go. Gotta leave for an appointment. That's okay. Have a good one. I'm sure your appointment will go well, right? Hopefully everything is good. I had 2 doctor's appointments this week. It's a lot of doctoring. Okay, we're max Q. Oh, I think we may be going too fast. I may be going too fast. Well, we're getting something. Oh, more forest biome. Okay, we need to make it up to 140. We're gonna be at 231. Hopefully we will survive. Unlike our fin. There's our downrange, so we got the mission. Are we gonna make it over Mexico? Maybe we didn't make it that far. Nope, we didn't make it that far. Maybe this won't be worth it anyways. We are going pretty fast. Uh-oh, we're 3,400 meters a second. Okay, here we're coming in on final. And we're getting some science. We're not slowing down yet, though. Here comes the slowing down part, hopefully. Well, that wasn't good. That's not good. Well, we overextended ourselves a little bit. But it's fine. So we're cranking away on the science. I guess what we should do is we should just wait. We're not going to get much for any mission we do right now. We just got to crank away at the science, I guess. So we've got 20 science left. We can go up to the 1961. We can hit the next material science one. Going up the engine path still seems to be like a very good idea. So let's do that. We're gonna soon be making orbital stuff anyway, so that's fine. And we should probably hire some more researchers. And we're making money, so that's good. Okay, so we're losing reputation a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough science people. What does this mean? Oh, state-of-the-art R&D research rate 0.085. Bleeding edge R&D. Oh, it's down rating us here. Okay, let's take a look at where we're at. It's September. That's worth 26 points. That's worth 24 points. Do we have another rocket? We don't have another rocket right now. We should maybe just go ahead and accept the new thing. Okay, so let's do a save. And we'll say it's 1956 sept. So let's go ahead and close out the missions. Like, so we've done this one, right? So we say this and we get 13.9 rewards. Same for this one, right? Okay, so now we're done with those. So now I can take this one, right? Oh yeah, let's see how much. Okay, so now we're losing 183 because we have no agendas, right? So let's go ahead and take this one. And we'll say we're doing it fast. We have plenty of this, whatever this is, confidence. We could also try to do the X-Plane stuff at the same time, but that might be a distraction. It is a 10-year program though. That gives us 1 million. This one gives us 1,050,000. So I don't know. We could accept that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe we could do that after we build the first orbital rocket. We should do the grind. What do you mean do the grind? Like work on the X-Plane stuff? We'd have to do a little bit of science, but it's not anything unreasonable. get those easy missions and build up to the more complex ones? So you mean the satellite missions? Do we do planes or satellites? I think we have to do satellites. It's a matter of do we do both at the same time, I guess. Why not both? I mean, it's true. It would give us more money. Although we won't be able to do too much. Well, I guess I could cancel this one. This gives us our research back, right? Yeah, it gives us our research back. So we could say finish this one. Do I have building points in the VAB and the SPH? No. It doesn't have any building points, apparently. Although it does say to upgrade the astronaut complex. So the missions are upgrade astronaut complex to at least level 2. We can do that. No, it's the construction points are in the launch complexes, and you man them with engineers. Let's see. So I know they totally changed it around. Plus they changed the money around. So you don't actually get money from completing contracts. You get money by doing agendas, and agendas have contracts. So do we want to finish that orbital rocketry? I guess we could probably wait a little bit, right? Well, let's, okay, so we did accept. Let's see what the missions are nowadays. Okay, there's a downrange mission. 6,000 kilometers, so that should be doable. It's a new vessel. Reach an altitude of 140. Must achieve downrange distance of 6,000. Have a sounding payload on board. And this one is optional. The first artificial satellite. It must have a mass of at least 30 kilos. Periapsis above 150 and a stable orbit. And this says gain 50 applicants. I guess this means astronaut applicants. And then this one is just a bigger one, apparently. Must have electric charge after 1 day. Must survive 1 day. Oh, this one's pretty big. Get to a minimum apogee of 1,500 kilometers. Transmit 1 day's worth of cosmic ray science. What if the applicants are terrible? Well, we'll just get women applicants. That way we won't have that problem. You know that they did, when they did the astronaut program, they had a whole female astronaut program along with, but then they scrapped it? Let's see. So that gets us a downrange. Like these missions, like we better start with the because we could probably get this one done, right? But then you're also saying that we should maybe try to do the plane thing. And I guess we probably should, right? So we'll accept the plane deal. And we'll do some of the science. Sexism seems so bad in the past, but it's still around, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna accept both of them. So let's see what the missions are now. Break the sound barrier. Fly a crewed craft to reach Mach 1 and maintain for 30 seconds. So, but since we haven't researched any of the plane stuff, we gotta figure that one out. Although we should maybe finish the orbital rocketry one. I don't know. What did we say? We need this one, right? This is only 1 point. Hi, baby. It's gotta be like what? Oh, and what's this green thing mean? Catching up with competition, research rate 1.91. Okay, so we're gonna get a huge research bump by doing it like this. So we're gonna do that. And then, can we make a plane right now? I guess we should probably wait. This is only like 8 days. Okay. Okay. We now have access to Mach 2 crew science, whatever that means. So for supersonic flight, I guess we need supersonic flight, right? And we also get a buff to that one. And that one's a month. And we're gaining money, which is good because you always need money. Okay, let's stop. Let's hire some more researchers. Now we're up to 350, which seems reasonable. Okay. And then there's mature supersonic flight. So that means they're old, right? Or we just go up there. So that's 4 points. That's considered state of the art. It's only 59 days though. So... Oh, I should have clicked on the mission. So I guess we better see... what we can do with this current tech. Uh-oh, engineer cap. Hangar unlimited. What does this mean? And then I'm gonna have to learn how to fly again. You know how dangerous that is. So let's say break the sound barrier. Vessel is a jet. Oh, this one has a jet. Okay. Reach specified altitude. Land on runway. That's only 12. It says it's trivial. Is it trivial though? So now I'm gonna have to remember my plane stuff. We're gonna have a lot of engineers to be able to build the planes until we get to the orbital rocketry tech, which is good. Okay. So, we need a cockpit. Here you go, the X1 cockpit. Instead of a plane, we could build a fancy. What's a fancy? Ooh, jet trainer cockpit. So all of these are kind of the same? I'm kind of confused. Okay, so now we need a tank, right? We can make it like a fancy. And now we need like an engine, right? Ooh, we have so many more engines now. We can do this one. This one has throttle, unlimited ignitions. Oh, there's so many engines now. I wish they had it separated by propellers and other engine types. Let's sort it by mass. Mass the other way. Designed for the X2 to test higher speeds and altitudes than the X1. Continuously throttleable engine designed in the US. Oh, and it's got that pump-fed engine problem. Well, let's just try it. Is this plane going to take off from the runway, or are you going to try from the launch mid-air thing? I'm going to try from the launch mid-air thing. But I don't have a lot of hope for us. Two-minute, 55-second burn time. So what we'll say here is okay, so that's 115 seconds. We can make like a nice big plane. Man, 2 minutes 55 seconds. So that's what is it? 120 plus 55 is 175. Okay, so 153 is kind of in the realm of possibility. Control surface. Control surface. Hi, baby. Who's a good little baby? Who's a good baby? Come here, baby. Yeah. So this looks good, right? Now we just need some control surfaces, maybe? Maybe I've done this wrong. Oh, that's like the trailing and leading stuff, right? It'll be fine. See, it looks like a plane, right? Right, nothing can go wrong here. X minus 0. Is it gonna simulate dropping me? Oh wait, these are pointed the wrong way. Okay, we'll even put them on the wings, right? So how do I do the whole launch from a thing? Is it gonna automatically launch me? Who's a sweet baby? Well, it did not put me there, but that's fine. We will see if we can fly this thing. Why is it not started? Ignitions remaining. Oh, is this because we didn't put anybody inside? fuel, pressurized tanks. So how do we put somebody inside of it? Crew. Pilot. Christina Fox. That sounds right. Modify launch complex. Show hide management. Simulate. There's got to be some way to simulate. What is the way to simulate? It does say I've got enough delta V here. Do I do this and say like, okay, that says minimum 140. No, no tail fins. Who needs to be stabilized? We just want to get going. And maybe we'll lift off. Oh, there we go. We've got positive speed. We're not gaining much more speed. Survival. Yes. No. Oh man. I can see that this is going to take a lot more work. I had my wheels in the wrong place for... There is a smaller one, but I'm afraid to use it. I'm more worried about taking off. But now that I know that we made it down to the end of the runway. Oh look, that's definitely a good winner there. This is definitely gonna take off, let me tell you. Gear up. Uh-oh. No stabilizer. Survival. She's just buried. She did live. This is true. She did live. She persisted, if you will. So I think what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna hang out and not do this right now, because my brain is too fried to start making plans right now, and it's about time to just call it for the night. And let's see what's going on the Twitches. But I might just call it. There's a raspberry bar in the fridge with my name on it. And then we will try to make the planes. I feel like we're going to be able to make the rockets just fine. We might want to actually do the avionics here. But yeah, we got to see what it looks like with our new finances and our new agenda and everything like that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the reputation cap didn't go up too much here. Apparently the reputation cap must go up linearly or something. Anyway, I will see you guys later, everybody, and hopefully we'll get some more in. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.